Hey guys, my name is Sheridan and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted one of those like little question things asking what kind of YouTube videos you guys wanted me to do, and like motivation and like fitness stuff was kind of the biggest thing. So for today's video, I thought I would just sit down and talk a little bit about how I stay motivated, what keeps me motivated, my mindset when I am going to the gym, and also just kind of like my mentality and the way that I live my life every single day to stick to my fitness goals and stick to my healthy lifestyle goals. So yeah. So before we get into how I stay motivated, I first wanted to kind of like define to you guys what I think of when I hear the word like motivation. So to me, like motivation or staying motivated is kind of like that continuous feeling of wanting to put in effort to something. Like for me, when I'm feeling really, really motivated to go to the gym, it's like I'm getting out of bed and I'm thinking about my goals and I'm excited, you know? It's a lot of really positive feelings that come along with motivation. And so I think it's really important to recognize that I'm not always motivated. Like, honestly, there are days where I really don't want to go to the gym. Today was kind of one of those days. It's Sunday today, and I literally didn't wake up till 10:30, which, if you know me, that's kind of crazy. I usually wake up anywhere between, like, 5:30 and 7:30 every day, like, even on the weekends. But I was just feeling really lazy today, and so I slept in, and I just went for a walk right now, and then I'll probably go to the gym at some point today. But motivation comes and goes, so when people are asking me like, oh, how do I stay motivated? I don't. That's the plain and simple answer. I don't. Like, motivation comes and goes, and most of the time it goes. Where there's like big events that definitely get me motivated, where I'm like, oh yeah, I really wanna get in the gym, I wanna do this, I wanna get fit, whatever. But most of the time, you know, just like today on a Sunday when it's beautiful outside and there's so many other things I could do, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to, spend an hour on the treadmill or lifting or whatever. But I'm still going to go do it. And so rather than talking about how I stay motivated, I think I'm going to talk more about what I think about and like what my mentality is that keeps me going even when I'm not motivated. The biggest thing, like if I had to put it into one word, like the biggest thing that has kept me on track this past year and kept me working towards my goals and whatever is discipline. The way that I define discipline is choosing what you want most, like your biggest goal, over what you want like in that moment. When I sit down and I think about it, you kind of have to be able to make sacrifices, which is what discipline is. You know, it's choosing, like I said, it's choosing what you want most. So when people ask me and they're like, I'm so unmotivated, like how do I get motivated? Honestly, the cold hard truth, when people tell me that they're unmotivated, in my head, I'm just like, you're not unmotivated, you're lazy. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. There's no, I'm unmotivated all the time. If you have discipline and you are willing to put in the effort even when it doesn't sound great, that's how you're going to stick to it. And you don't have to be motivated to do that. You have to be disciplined and you have to be willing to put in the effort. And like people think they need to be so motivated and they need to, always have that feeling of like excitement and determination and like, yes, let's do this. And like, that's great. Like I had that for the first month when I started going to the gym maybe, but that shit fades so fast. Like honestly, that fades so fast. I learned a lot of my discipline through gymnastics and then kind of just throughout life in high school too, like in classes for me. So if you know me, my like biggest dream in the entire world is that I want to be an astronaut, which people are always like, what, when I say that. And it's kind of sad to me because when I tell people like, oh, I want to be an astronaut, people are like, oh my gosh, me too, but like I could never. And I kind of just sit there and I look at them and I'm like, yes, you can. The only difference between you and these big dreams you have is that you just don't believe in yourself, You're not disciplined enough, you don't believe in yourself enough. If you have these big, crazy dreams that scare you, like you are the only person standing in the way of that. Like honestly, you are. There's probably like all these little factors, but if you want something bad enough and you like are disciplined enough, there's like nothing that's gonna stand in your way. If I'm willing to like put in the work, I'm willing to sacrifice good things, I'm willing to like go through some shit, I will be rewarded at the end. But just every time you're just laying there and you want to sleep in or whatever, just think about that. Like think about, what do I want most? Like, am I being lazy right now? And that's gonna help build discipline. And the more that you get used to this and that you practice this and you practice like, it's gonna get easier, it's gonna feel easier, it's not gonna suck so much and feel so bad when you're like you know, waking up earlier, like missing out on something because you're choosing to work towards your goals. But yeah, when it comes to like making these sacrifices, you also have to think to yourself, you know, what is gonna feel worse? You know, is it gonna feel worse to feel left out or to wake up really early? Is that gonna feel worse than a month from now looking back and like still not liking what you see in the mirror, or still not being close to your goals, or like, you know? But yeah, I feel like I've gotten really rambly with this, so sorry if none of this makes any sense. But yeah, to kind of wrap things up, basically, I'm not motivated all the time. I don't think anybody's motivated all the time, even your favorite fitness million follower athlete, or, you know, your celebrity or whatever, whoever you look up to most, whoever's like the most successful to you. I guarantee you that they are not motivated all the time either. I don't think anybody is. That'd be kind of crazy if every single day you were just like, let's do this. Like, nobody's like that. But I stay motivated and I stay on track by being disciplined. And then another tip, you know, if it's really hard to get in this mindset, it really, really is, but it's taken me years to kind of like get in this mentality. And it's also really hard to like know what your big goals are. Like, that's totally fair. Sometimes you go into the gym and you're just like, I know I want to be here, but I have like no idea why. Like, I don't know what I want out of this. And that's totally okay. Some little things that I do that I started off with is, you know, write down your goals. Like, write them down on paper, put them up on your wall, you know, next to the mirror that you get ready in, or whatever, like on your front door, where you're going to see them every single day and you're going to remember like, oh, this is what I want. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping to make more kinds of videos like this. I really just want to make stuff that can kind of help other people better their lives, just kind of sharing the things that have worked for me, sharing my mentality. Hopefully these videos can help you change parts of your life that'll make you happier, make you healthier, whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.